Sometimes I like to make videos for video's sake, man. If you're here, big up yourself whenever you're watching this, people. Now, I was with my brethren. I was actually with my brethren, people, and we was talking about football. But he's a big Arsenal fan like myself, and people are fans and all of those kind of things. But he's actually my guy. Like, we ain't got to say mum, but we like that. Like, your mum's my mum and all of those things. So it was nice to catch up with him. It was nice to talk about Arsenal, and I rate his footballing mind, in it, like the way he looks at football. He understands football. He likes it like man in it. Why? But he likes that kind of stuff. So we was just talking about Arsenal, and we was reasoning, we was drinking a henny and whatnot. I was doing other things, but why for that? But yeah, we doing other things, and we was just reasoning and can't lie. First things first, we're cold at football, Arsenal. I can't lie, man. And I was trying to tell him, yeah, because if I'm honest with you, and if you're listening to this, yeah, you don't know how I look at football, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and do all of that, man. I'm clearly lit at that stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, there's understanding ball and there's understanding ball. See the way I do this thing in the most humblest way. I'm not that guy, and I'm not. You get it? I'm cold at that. But park off how I feel about football, philosophies, ideology. Bear this in mind, I'm a Wenger baby. All of these kind of things, people. All my footballing principles, all my values, all that, the way that I think the game's played, tiki-taka, this, that, the other, all of that stuff, people. Can't lie, see this with it thing. See this with it thing. I know you can't win all the time. Arsenal fans, we know that. But see this with it thing. See this with it thing. In life, sometimes, yeah, whether it's a job, whether it's other stuff, whether it's whatever, like it's like, when something, it's not gonna last forever. Like a pattern. You got a pattern, it's not gonna last forever. But see if you run it up. See if you run it up. You see if you pattern and you run it up. That's how I feel about the way we play football, Arsenal fans. Like, I, listen, I like the defensive stuff, but I'm a Wenger baby. I need to see triangles, and I do think, and I'm gonna push back on all of that. Pause. I'm gonna do all of that, yeah, because one thing that I'm never, ever gonna let us on the internet, either on YouTube or on the mainstream when I get the 1-2 opportunities. I'm never gonna subscribe to this notion that it's all Arsenal and it's this, that, the other. Do I think we are the best footballing side? No. Do I think, this is the best footballing Arsenal side I've seen? No. But end of the day, they've won the Prem, they're in history. And also on that, you can say what you want about my football club. Let's be brutally honest. Brutally honest. Every football fan, Arsenal fan as well, and you smash the like button because you're alive if you disagree with this. Put your tribal hat, whatever club you support, put that on the side for a sec. Seriously, put that on the side for a second, people. Who plays entertaining ball? Show me a team in the Prem. Is it as entertaining as what we all grew up on? No. We know it's systemic football. We know it's nerdy football. We know it's tactics and the 4-4-2 out of possession and suffocating the opposition and the percentages on the left-hand side. So you got to play the same pass because the data says to do that. We know what that is about. But the ball in the Premier League, bear in mind, it's not just Arsenal. We're one of 20 teams. There's 19 other teams. The ball's out of play. The ball's in play less. The ball's out of play more. There's more emphasis on set pieces. This is the dynamics. It swings and roundabouts. This is the climate. There's no point crying about the old days. I'm 31, so I weren't there for boring Arsenal. But you just hate us because we're the best at this stinky climate of football that it's at. You know what time it is if we do the low block. You know what time it is if we do the set pieces. Sometimes we lose games and we're like, oh, the percentages, this and that. But 9 times out of 10, we win. Come on. I know you lot hate us. I know you lot hate us. I know you lot hate us. Because I'm one of them Arsenal fans. We all shook West Ham away. We're all scared. Who's scared? VAR? Yeah, save. That's why I trust us hated. Get it? Yeah, there's bare shakes. I'm sure it was it Burnley allegedly. Kai Havertz should have been sent off, but it's calm. It's our time. But you see when you just do this with it thing. At no point in the parade when I was with all of you lot, and big up you lot for supporting the thing. Side note, you lot are violating if you don't smash the like button. Like I've had enough of some of you, man. Even the real ones. Come on, man. Smash the like button. Leave a comment. It helps the real guys banging this thing. That's the problem with us. We don't do that. Some of you are dickheads. You watch the vid, you've probably been smoking a spliff like a dickhead, falling asleep. You're with Jones. I've been ambience. Smash the like button, help the thing. But back on that, you see when you win, I can't lie, man. I've seen many stinky teams win. Like, come on, man. Jose Mourinho football weren't pretty. Conte football with the Chelsea fans weren't pretty. Postecoglou's thing wasn't pretty. I don't think any of these other fans care. Let's not gas it. Man United, generational ops. Don't say, listen, Sir Alex Ferguson played wavy football. Listen, Sir Alex Ferguson is a legend. He done bare things, United done bare things. But don't sit here and act, because arguably, them and Liverpool in my 31 years, they're the biggest clubs in England. Don't sit here and act like United played amazing football every year that they won the Prem. Please don't sit here and act like that. Because I was towards the end of you see all the ones they were winning when Ferguson was gearing up to cut, when they were signing like Anderson and Oberton and all of these kind of guys, when City started getting peas and shagging them on the last day of the season. See them kinds, that kind of times, people. United, they were just winning, but they were shit, man. By their own standards, they were shit. They knew it wasn't going to bag. So when we win, it's great. At the end of the day, it's not. And one thing that I hate as well, Arsenal fans, and like I said, this is just a reasoning video. They act like we're the only ones to do the set piece thing. Because I'm not a snitch. I ain't gonna say other teams, but certain man, Brentford, big up you lot, got the long throw thing, they're gassing it. Spurs, Chelsea, you lot are not far behind Arsenal. They hate the fact that it's horrible ball, but we're good at it. We're good at it. We know how to do this thing. You just hate the fact that the bullied are the bullies now. You hate the fact, and like I said, come get your prem back. But the main premises of the video is just really just scatterly getting my thoughts across, people, because I don't think I do this enough with you lot. And oh, you don't talk to him. He does this and he does that. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Try, man. Like, I feel you lot deserve just, it's just a random vid, really. Like, what other Arsenal thoughts have I got? Can't lie, with these sub super players still. These sub super players, man. We need sub I know there's listen, big up the football scouts, the football accountants, the football. They can tell you over a 38 games, assuming one player played in 38 games, people in the Premier League, yeah. They can tell you how many times he passed it with his left foot. Big up all you dons. Football's a simple game. Arsenal are cold at it. We got defenders, we got midfielders, we got a mad manager that knows tactics. Even our rebounds are lit. Kai Havertz, Marino, as much as he pisses me off, Noni, Martinelli, our rebounds are cold. Zolis is a rebound until he proves he's 30, but can't lie, I like Zolis, man. I like him. Listen, I work watching Club Bridge. YouTube highlights, we scout, statistics and videos. I ain't got 10, 90-minute games to tell you about Zolis. What I've seen against Girona and the way you're talking, everyone gets a chance, and I've been backing from the jump. I'm not saying you're Galactico, but that, if this Vinicius thing don't bang, which, bro, forgive me for being pessimistic, man. You know me, people. Anything that is to do with Europe, I'm not preying it no more. I'm not preying it. I didn't believe we'll get Alexis. I didn't believe we'll get Ozil. I didn't think we'd get Aubameyang. Maybe I'm a positive omen. To be fair, I didn't even think we'd get Declan Rice. I didn't think we'd get Bruno Gomes. Didn't think we get Julian Alvarez and Vinicius. I'm trying to talk it into the ocean, people. So maybe I'm a positive omen, but we need to get super players, bro. Like, we need to, I'll be real. I only want the best for Arsenal Football Club, bro. Like, listen, there's a very few players that can focus on the attack. Because if you get Gomes, I actually think midfield sorted. Of course, you could always get better. There's always changing dynamics. Things are always happening. But I've always cried on my YouTube channel. Probably, I think in September, we've been here for 10 years. I promise you, people, for the last 10 years, I've been crying about Arsenal's midfield. On my life, if you keep Lewis Skelly, if you've got Zubamendi, if you've got Rice, if you've got Bruno, obviously, again, thinking over a 50, 60 game calendar, people, if you've got Marino, Kai Havertz, Eze, Odegaard on paper, Wanyeri, and big up Dalman, who plays that can play centrally. I might have missed out one. You can kind of maneuver when on occasions. That'll be the first time I shut up about midfield. Defense quality is not a problem. It's more about bodies and the knock-on effect with certain injuries. But defense is sorted. Midfield with Bruno, I think is sorted. Of course, the 10 role, that's a whole nother debate. If you can get wavy players, you can get wavy players. But on one hand, I think it's sorted. Max Dalman needs to be molded into that role. Go and watch the Crystal Palace game on the last day of the season. Dalman's not ready to play in that 10 on a consistent basis. But I don't think he should, that's where he should be as a 16-year-old, as exciting as you are. It's a right-wing apprenticeship. He's not the first, and he's not going to be the last player that he's played out wide and goes centrally later on in their career. But he's cold. He's 16. Big up all the other Highland Dons that made their debuts against Girona. Big up Ibrahim doing what they need to do. But focusing on Arsenal, bro, I'll be real, Arsenal fans. It's the attack, bro. It's Arteta. You got to keep doing this nerdy, mad genius stuff because I love you. But you need to take 1, 2 things from Arsene Wenger, your predecessor. Like, let the man there play football we can source. Because if I'm honest, Noni's not cold. Martinelli's frustrating. But I see rubby players at other leagues going through purple patches. Because that's what we need to do. The Reballs need to go through purple patches. We need to sign 30 players. And the 30 players that we got already, whether it's Eze, whether it's Gyökeres, whether it's Saka, whether it's Rice, all the stuff that we would say about all these guys, patterning it, we can... I'm not going to say we can run away with this league, but even if Arsenal, it don't move in the image how I want it to move in, but we need to be retaining this league. I look at it, City, cool, City, have to fear them. Okay, Liverpool, all right, 2-0 up against Leeds in pre-season. when Liverpool start, I need to see what Maresca looks like at City. When Liverpool stop, like when Liverpool are linked with guys that are not sexy, pause, like Bacola and all these guys, when they actually start signing right backs and centre mids, I think those two teams, regardless, are challenging for the Premier League. But when they start doing that, think about that. I don't know what City's saying. I hope United rub out because of the Peckham Reds. That I hope United rub out because, well, my United brethren are chatting the most, man. It's them that chat the most. They're like, if we sacked, you see what Carrick's doing and this and that. And if we sacked Amarin before, we might not win out against Grimsby. You know, United fans, since Sir Alex Ferguson's gone, their thing is just ifs and buts and bare make believe. But everyone knows United fans are crackers, so we just let them do what they're doing. Chelsea fans are gassing it again. Cool, I like Javi Alonso. He needs to show me stuff. Show me something. Because I see Jordan Henderson and Welbeck. I need to see something. Ex-Arsenal players. They're definitely a small club and pre us. But all the other teams, on a serious note, people, I don't know what they're doing. I actually think De Zerbi is going to be a very good appointment for Spurs. We're still going to mash them up, but I don't think we're going to mash them up again like that. Like, we're just going to roll up there. They're not going to be rubbed. Of course, I hope they are. And I've been seeing some stats around, is it Senesi and Van Hecke? North London derby, we'll talk very soon. And even going into next season, people, it's a different kind of pressure, you know. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I ain't no pussy hole like, oh my God, like we won the league. I'm not even, if you go other places for that. It's just, last year I was hungry, like enough's enough, man. 2024, 25, there was so much stuff. Fuckery across all aspects, if I'm very honest. Some of it internally, some of it externally. Weren't that the year Rice got the double yellow? There was like people are touching Gabriel Jesus' bomb and that. Like crazy things were going on that year. Real Madrid beat Real Madrid. Like we was robbed. The January pissed me off as well. We beat Real Madrid and then and then the next year, 2024, 25, 25, 26, yeah. And then this year we won the league. It was a movie. All over Islam. And listen, fans from all over England and all over the world there. Like, nah, man, it's this winning thing. So in conclusion, people, like, can't lie, as much as I want to see pretty football, and listen, big up you lot that are here on a consistent basis, you see all my content, but all my footballing principles to the side, like I'm slightly just on this winning team, man. We've slightly been starved in it. Like, we've been starved. At no point during the derby, during the parades, or when I was celebrating with you lot, did I think, oh, but Arteta, the football is not attractive and it's not sustainable and there's all of this, bro. You win, but you see when you win, it don't matter how you get there, you know. It's how you win. There's different people in this world that are millionaires. Some are millionaires from OnlyFans. You shouldn't be doing that. Some are people who found the first iPhone. It's how you get to the end, innit? Just get to the end goal. And we know internally all of the concerns I've had, some of the things I've said. We're obviously trying to fix that up, but there's no time like the present. When you have a pattern, you run it up, man. And I'm not sitting there saying Arsenal could do this and that, but had some good nights out in Europe, you know. Finally won the league. As much as I can't speak highly enough of all of the Arsenal fans and Arsenal, everybody connected externally, like the fans, and internally at Arsenal Football Club, doing what we did, regardless what they say, man, because they don't like us anyway, so fuck them all. Yeah, like, regardless of that, it's nice to keep winning, man. Like, when you've got a pattern in life, run it up, man. Like, if we could just, like, to be with you lot, with all them parades and all those things, and all the moments we all shared and how it felt and the tears and the joy, jubilation and everything. Should we stop being pedantic? So, yeah, man, we have to see. But, yeah, man, I feel like I've got everything off my chest, man. So, yeah, this was a random vid. But, yeah, man, safe. Always